Joseon everyone, it's Wong here, and I'm a photographer. Today we are going to talk about why you should not charge hourly rate, and instead you should be charging by project, with a few exceptions. This doesn't just apply to photography. If you are any type of freelance artist, you most likely have gotten asked about your rates before. So here are my 3 reasons why you should charge by project rate. Number 1, overhead. Your clients will most likely not understand what is involved to get to the final product. But then again, it's not really their fault for not knowing, because that's why they hire you, because you are the expert. Now, for a freelancer, you have a lot of overheads. I myself is a photographer, so I know exactly there's a lot that's involved when I'm doing a shoot. For example, I have to provide my own equipment. If I don't have them, I have to rent them. A camera, a lens, a memory card, hopefully it comes with batteries. That will still cost me $200, and also whatever gears that I need for this shoot. To edit photos, I would need a computer, at least a decent computer, and some editing software. I would also need to rent a studio if needed, and I have to pay for my own travel or transportation. And if this shoot requires me to fly, it gets even trickier, because now I have to figure out how do I fly with my equipment. So therefore, it is your responsibility as a freelancer to know all those overhead. Number 2, raising rate. It's a lot easier for you to raise your rate if you are charging by a project rate instead of an hourly rate. It sounds a lot more reasonable. I'll give you an example. So let's say a few years ago, you charged $2,000 for an 8-hour day shoot. And now your skills got better, you have more equipment, or just generally you're better. So you want to charge $3,000. That actually sounds very reasonable. But if you tell your client you're charging from $250 an hour to $375 an hour, they would think it's insane amounts of increase, even though they're both exactly the same. Number 3, don't be punished. I think this is the most obvious and most important reason why you should not be charging hourly, and instead you should be charging by project. You shouldn't be punished for your expertise. You have spent days, weeks, months, years, just a long time in general to make your crafts better and better. You practice, you learn, and most of the time you don't even get paid to do those. You accumulate a lot of experience, so you can work faster, you can work more efficient, you can get better results, better in general. So you shouldn't be punished for all those expertise just so you can do better than someone who's new to your craft. On the flip side, if you like to take your time or spend extra hours on a project, your client should not be punished for you wanting to spend extra time. As I mentioned earlier, there are a few exceptions. You should charge hourly if 1, you are physically required to be there. If they have to take your personal time to travel, to just be there, then you should definitely charge them hourly rate on top of the project rate. Or 2, your clients require you to make a bunch of changes or a lot of revisions, then yeah, you should definitely also charge them hourly because they're taking more away of your personal time. So those are the 3 reasons why you should be charging by project instead of hourly. Basically, you just want to be very clear so that your clients and yourself are very understanding of what is involved, how much money is involved, and what kind of service is being provided. And you should also mention that you will charge them extra if they want additional service. That's pretty understanding, but sometimes they don't know. And also it's a good thing because you might able to upsell them. Sometimes your clients actually do not know what you can provide, so giving them extra options, they might want to actually pay you more and do more. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to join me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, or even my Discord server, where there are lots of amazing people for you to chat with. Until next time, see ya!